Alrighty, for the following question, number 2, the question is, name the 3 types of formal organizations and explain how each is different. Also, explain a time when you were involved in one of these types of organizations and how the positive/negative it had within it. The 3 types of organizations I will be talking about today are voluntary organizations, coercive organizations, and utilitarian organizations. Voluntary organizations are associated with people who are able to join voluntarily in order to accomplish a purpose. For example, cheer team, any type of cancerous or medical society, or even a book club. A coercive organization is when people become a member against their will. A few examples we can say mental institution, say if you go to jail and you have to serve time with community service after jail, and probably if you wanted to go any deeper than that, you could say the Holocaust or end slavery. And a utilitarian organization lies between 2, whether that relates to having a job or going to school because society sees it necessary. So we don't have to have a job, but society sees that we do. In order to have a job, you have to provide for your family, you have to make money, and money is what you need to survive. We need to go to school and have a good degree in order to make a living for ourselves and our family. And that goes for having a job too. Just like I said, you are not forced to have a job, but you need to make money in order to survive, or choose to be homeless. An example I'm going to talk about in my life today is voluntary organization. When I was in high school, I was on the cheer team for 3 years. The cheer team was a social and physical strength of mine. Since cheer was an organization at my school, I spent a lot of time with my friends outside and inside of school. Because cheer and gymnastics were a huge talent and hobby of mine, I loved being able to spend time with my friends while loving what I did at the same time, meaning it was kind of like, oh, I have cheer, and oh, I have my best friends on the team, and oh, I'm able to go to school and learn cheer, and outside of school go to cheer practices and football games, and it all kind of tied in together with being social. This also meant that I was able to leave and quit the cheer team whenever I wanted to. You did have a commitment to the team, but then again, I wasn't signing something to say I have to be in it. It was voluntary based upon what I wanted to do. Some negatives I would say about the cheer team was that it definitely distracted me from my education. It got me away from what was important. I was failing classes. I was doing everything that I could to just stay in the social norm of popularity, of, it was cool in my time to skip class and, oh, let's go do this instead of class, no, do that, and it became a really bad habit of mine. So I would definitely say the social aspect of cheer was a very big downfall for me. I would also say I wasn't able to prioritize my time wisely and focus on my academics, like I just said. I chose my social life over schooling every single day. I would skip study sessions even, go to the team car wash on the weekend, miss my big exam on that morning. My school nights were spent hanging out with friends at the cheer team pizza party, and my school nights were spent hanging out with friends. I wasn't getting anything done. My parents also noticed a huge decline in my responsibility. They gave me big responsibility since I was the age of 17, and noticed to be cheer was getting me down below what I was usually responsible for. More positives I could state again of cheer was that I gained being a great leader. They always taught you to respect your elders. You're a team. You come here. You work together. You practice together. I was one of the captains, so I had a lot of responsibility in my hands as well, which was also pulling me away from focusing on what was important. I also focused a lot on my talent. I did gymnastics ever since I was 8 years old, and it really was a big strength of mine. So I was thinking, hey, maybe I could use cheer as a way to get a college scholarship. It was a way of, oh, let me try gymnastics. I can do different ways. So that was a really good pro of mine. This organization had more cons than it did pros. I noticed that. It ended up costing me my back because I did have scoliosis. I did fall a few times, and that became a major con of this whole situation. So I did go ahead and drop out of cheer, just because I soon to realize that it was affecting me more than it should have been. These type of organizations all do have pros and cons. Of course, coercive has a lot more of a negative, but it's important to pick one that benefits you. And that's what I have to say about organizations, and I will be going on to the next question.